The governor has said that we are the minority around New York State. Yes, those of us who value wisdom of the founding fathers and the foresight they had in putting God and the right to bear arms in our Constitution and Bill of Rights. Samuel Adams, a tireless fighter for our revolution, once said of our struggle, "It does not take a majority to prevail, but rather an irate, tireless minority keen on setting brush fires of freedom in the minds of men." That is why we hold these rallies, and that is why we are going to repeal this horrible unconstitutional bill. We look to history, and what history shows us is that when a corrupt leader seeks to limit your rights, they do it in the dead of night, without public discourse, and they do it using threats and intimidation. The governor bypassed all ethics and bypassed all procedure in order to get what he wanted. And like a child, he wanted it his way, and he wanted it now. I voted against this bill, and I am proud that one of the first votes I ever cast was to stand with our Constitution and all of you. Please, let me repeat this brilliant quote from our country's first president, George Washington. Listen, he said, "A free people ought not to only be armed and disciplined, but they should have sufficient arms and ammunition to maintain a status of independence from any who might attempt to abuse them, which would include their own government." The Second Amendment is very clear. The founding fathers made their intentions very clear, and I'll repeat the words exactly so that I am very clear to those who voted for the law. If you know this, say it with me. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, everybody. Great news. Hey, did you see the sun came out for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to introduce Mike Miller, who's a Second Amendment advocate. He works with the Republican Assembly. He's a member of the New York